What's up? It is day 35, day 36 of my 100x 100-day journey. I got some sun today, as you can see, and it was good. So let's break things down. There's this, there's this, uh, before we do that, can we just take a deep breath? Can you just take a deep breath with me? The pressure to produce is annoying. The pressure to please people's expectations the second you open your mouth is annoying. And the thing is there's two ways that this can be perceived. One way is, hey, you're the only person that is you're the only person that's actually expecting. You know, you can frame it like you don't have to perform for anyone. But at the end of the day, that's just not how business works. Yes, you do. You do have to produce. So this, especially as an artist, entrepreneur, there is this dance that's always happening back and forth between the need to supply the demand of the consumer or of your client or of investors or whatever. And why is any of this relevant? Well, I'll just call a spade. I'll just call it out right now. I mean, there's this video that I'm documenting, and in this series, it's almost as if I am judging myself through the lens of other people sometimes. And you know what's interesting about this? What's interesting is that I have never doubted myself. I have never doubted myself until I judged myself through the eyes of other people. And the issue with this is that other people don't have the context that you do. So to judge yourself through the eyes of other people is actually simply an act of ego. When you're in flow state, you're not judging yourself. In fact, you're riffing. You're riding the wave. You're present. Your communication changes when you're speaking through a lens that is judging yourself. So anyways, I'm going to leave that point there. And now I'm going to shift the conversation towards what is next. Because right now, there are a number of different endeavors. I went from everything falling apart to being like, okay, cool. Now this is what we got. We got 7 different things we're working on here. So let me just shoot them off, and then we can organize them in a way where we sort them in an order of priority. DJ gig coming up on the 22nd. I need to learn how to DJ. Yeah. That's the 22nd of May. Not this month. So we've got some time. I want to build something of or pertaining to Blender to help me with AI generated music videos. But I also need to explore the tools in the marketplace that already exist, because I think that I just came across some tools that already exist that might be able to solve my problem, but we'll see. I don't think that using Blender is outside of the question. I just have to use the tools to see what they're capable of doing. don't build what's already been built. You know what I mean? Unless what's already been built is hella expensive or like, you know, or it sucks, etc., or it doesn't actually solve your problem. So we have that. These things are not as much of a priority. I had someone reach out to me. Okay, let's talk about my app. I had someone reach out to me. I met someone who offered to do marketing for my app, and he's literally said, "Hey, you don't have to pay me unless I make you money." That's ideal. So his name is Bradley. Shout out to Bradley. I'm like, okay, actually, like, I'm down. I'm down for this. Like, fuck it. So anyways, he just got back to me. He checked out my app. He's like, I really fuck with the design. I think that you've got something cool. But what we need to do is we need to make the onboarding and the initial value delivery more palatable for the average TikTok consumer. So I have a responsibility to address the onboarding for my application. So we've got some coding to do. And the sooner I can do this, the sooner I can... So that's one of the top priorities. The sooner I can take care of that, the sooner we can push that hoe to the market, you know, and let Bradley go ham on marketing and start acquiring users and making some dough from on my own app, you know? Like, that's fuego. So he just got back to me on that just like a couple hours ago or 2 hours ago. Now, I also have my own marketing that I'd like to do for the app. But the thing is that if I can delegate on the front end until I have a little bit more time and energy back, then maybe I don't need to be the one to market that. But what I am doing is I am interested in exploring more content formats, obviously, and content distribution systems, creating volume that is high quality, like systems that help produce more with less time and less energy. And this is the job. Like, this is the job. And then, like, I'm managing a contract too, the contract through which I am taking care of my bills, and also I have to, like, my primary objective of deliverables right now is to satiate the desires of the person who's paying me for contract work. So you got to make sure that she's taken care of and the company is taken care of. And then over the next, over the next couple, I don't know, 8 to 15 weeks or whatever, I've got some more shows. I got a lot of shows in Atlanta, actually, with the band. So I'll be flying. I got some travel logistics to work out as well. But I'm in San Francisco for the next 2 weeks. And so, for the time being, there's that. And then the last thing probably is my diet and my workout routine. My diet has low-key been shit, and also I haven't been pushing as hard in the gym since my fast. And I don't really know why that happened. I think that there was some psychological healing that went down, and my incentive to get shredded changed. Or so. So, anyways, this is a lot. There's a lot of things that we're juggling, and so the objective here is to like prioritize them and stack them in a way that makes the most sense for it makes the most sense. Along the way, I'm also using new tools. Like there's this tool called Nebula that I think can be really useful, but there's a learning curve of how to manage these AI agents to help me complete tedious tasks that can be delegated to an agent if done correctly. So we're figuring that out. Yep, that's where we're at. And then also the music. I've also I'm making music. I'm learning some music uh, for I'm learning some songs, and that's just something I'm doing for. I might make some content videos with some guy who's gonna help with growth. Uh, it's just gonna be we're gonna see if we can do some content there. It should be simple, but yeah. So I understand that that's all over the place. It's not all over the place. It's just a lot. But this is the life of a founder because within each of these pockets, you can open it up, and it's each of these things that I've discussed all have its own can of worms. And being an agent of change, an autonomous agent, an autonomous being of flesh and spirit, there is. I mean, this is what it is to be a founder. So I at least feel good that I have verbalized these things that